another strikeout. That's 16. And this is hit high and deep left field down the line. Home run. A walk-off 2-run homer. Back up the middle. 1 run is in. Another runner is rounding third and heading for home, and he will score. And there's another drive. Is it a 3-home run day for Kanga? Yes, it is. Is this going to go? Unbelievable. I'm a Woman Can Do It All. Hear her roar. The Peaks are going to be back at home for Game 13. And they will be hosting the Scroungers, who have a 6-6 record. On the mound for the Scrounge will be the Madonna Perkins, 1-1 at the 3.38 ERA and a .7 WHIP. And the Peaks will send their ace Crimp Jimson to the mound. He is 3-0 this year with a 3.51 ERA and a 1.21 WHIP. Scott is going to come out in right field. We're going to put Arlo Puffy out there. And Vanderhiggs will take a game off. Downvote will be behind the plate. Let's head out to the ballpark. And we're in downtown Boulder, Colorado at Big Sky Ballpark for a contest of the Scroungers against the Peaks. It'll be Crimp Jimson on the mound for the Peaks. The Scroungers will bat first, wearing their bright yellow and purple uniforms. And the first batter to face Crimp will be Gunnar Loncheros. Crimp comes into the game with 32 strikeouts already in the season, as he is throwing well through the first part. Putstink with a dive. And that's 1 pitch, 1 out, 1 great play from a first baseman. And the game is underway. Dolphy Sardi will be the next batter. .298 her average on the year, as she faces off against the Peaks ace and takes strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is fouled away. She's behind 0-2 on Jimson. Not a place you want to be. And that changeup finds the corner. Strikeout number 1 in the game for Jimson. That's his 33rd of the year. He will face Ray Walker next. Walker bats with 2 down, nobody on. And he takes strike 1 and strike 2 back-to-back from Jimson. They go upstairs with the fastball, trying to get him to chase. No luck. It's 1-2. The pitch misses with the changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count on Walker. And he fouls that one away, wasting a nice curveball from Jimson there. Here's another 2-2. Right over the plate, strikeout number 2 of the inning. And the Scroungers are sat down 1-2-3 by Jimson. Trindle will start the batting for the Peaks. He's batting .467 this year. And he takes the first pitch from Perkins over the outside edge. Sends the next one on a line into center field right at Sardi, who makes the catch for out number 1. Next up is Spike Dingus. And that same pitch in that same location is over for strike 1. Ooh. And he's behind 0-2 now. And another line drive hit towards Sardi, who makes another catch. Similar scripts for the first 2 batters, and they are both put out by Perkins. Arlo Puffy will step in with 2 down in the inning, and he's ahead 2-0. And he lifts this one into left center field, relatively deep and off the wall. I got caught watching it, and I'll only get 1 base out of it. A long single there for Puffy. Here is Fat Fuck. Ooh, that's the pitch he wanted. It's over for strike 1. And that is down the line and foul. And Fat Fuck behind 0-2. That one misses. 1-2 the count. Ah, come on. Hold the button down, idiot. Peaks get a hit, but they leave him stranded. We go to the top of the second. Game still scoreless. Knockmore coming to the plate to lead it off for the Scroungers. And he will take a curveball for strike one from Jimson. The 0-1 pitch is fouled away. And Jimson out in front 0-2 on Knockmore. The pitch is popped up center field. Trindle with some nice ballet moves comes in and makes the catch. And that's one down as Teal Alfaro comes up to the plate. That is a foul ball up the first base line for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Very early on the changeup is Alfaro. Did I say Alfaro last time? I said Alfaro last time. Whatever. The 0-2 pitch misses high. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Jimson. Third of the day, 35th of the year. And that'll bring Shaz to go to the plate with two down, nobody on. He fouls the first pitch into the Peaks dugout as if some sort of threat. The 0-1 is a little dribbler. Jimson bare hands and throws to first. And the Scroungers are set down in order for the second inning in a row. Pootstink, Riprock, and Passme will be the batters in the bottom of the second, facing Madonna Perkins on the mound. Pootstink bats .521 through the first 12, and he takes strike one on the inside corner. Off his hands, a ground ball to the right side will result in a out at first base. That'll bring up Dash Riprock, .263 his average, not swinging the bat incredibly well this year. He does have 2 home runs, and he's driven in 8. And he's ahead 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike across the outside corner. It's 2-1. And strike 2, I guess, at the letters. Oh, come on. That was high and inside. He strikes out looking on a bad call from the umpire. Tina Passme at the plate now. And he takes strike one. That was the same pitch. It was called a strike on the last batter. There's a line drive to center field, a base hit. Passme reaches first. He's there with 2 outs for Downvote. Downvote, a good defensive catcher. The only reason she's still in the lineup with a .176 average. She does have a couple of home runs, though. It's 1-2. And that's missing inside, 2-2. Protecting the zone, she pops that up off the end of her bat. 3 players converge. Walker comes out with the ball. And we head to the top of the third, still scoreless here at Big Sky Ballpark. And it's Arcane Schmidt, the next batter for the Scroungers. She will take strike one from Jimson. The 0-1 pitch is over for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. A little bit low. He just missed with the curveball. And it's 1-2. Fastball is high, but that was the point. Setting up the changeup, which gets her swinging. And that's how Jimson does it. Another strikeout. That his 4th of the day. Working very efficiently here. Only 24 pitches to this point in the game. Strike 1 at the knees to Barney Douglas, who bats for the first time here today. And that's out in front of the plate. It goes about 4 inches, and Downvote throws him out for out number 2. Here's the pitcher, Madonna Perkins. She will take strike 1 from Jimson. Jimson winds and delivers, and that's a line drive right at Fatfuck, who hauls it in. And another 1-2-3 inning recorded by Jimson. We head to the bottom of the third, still scoreless here. Peaks coming to the plate. Jimson will lead it off. Jimson used to being at the plate, as he generally goes very deep into his starts. He fouls that one away. The 1-1 incoming is popped straight up behind the plate. And this will reach the top of the netting for strike 2. That one catches the corner. He kind of knew it, but couldn't pull the trigger. Back to the top of the Peaks order we go. It's going to be Gerp Trindle at the plate. And he will take ball one high. There's a well-hit ball, left center field, high and deep. Does it have the distance? It does not. It's off the wall, but it's going to be good for 2 bases as Trindle slides in with a double. Here in the 3rd inning, 1 away, runner at second for Spike Dingus. And he sends that one foul to the opposite field. High fly ball, left center. Sardi makes the catch for out number 2. Here comes Arlo Puffy to the plate. 1 for 1 today with a base hit in his last at bat. And he swings late at that one. It's strike 1. Ground ball towards short. Walker has it over to first. Alfaro makes the catch to put him out. And in the inning, we head to the top of the 4th, still scoreless. Top of the Scroungers order coming up. Lancheros will lead it off and take strike 1. The 0-1 pitch misses just inside. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Foul ball. And it's 0-2 on Lancheros. Jimson looking for that off-speed strikeout. Doesn't get it this time. He does get a little pop-up. Riprock going out and making the over-the-shoulder no-look catch. Like a cool guy walking away from an explosion, and it's 1 out. Little dribbler towards the mound. Jimson gathers it in. Throws to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Ray Walker. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls the first pitch away. And the 0-1 delivery from Jimson is hit a bouncing ball to the right side. Fat Fuck fields it and throws him out to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Peaks coming to the plate. Still no score. Heart of the order coming up for the Peaks. Fat Fuck will lead it off with a .420 average on the year. Blaze it. Lifts this one into the glove of Lancheros. Pootstink will step in. 5 home runs for the season. And that's well hit to right field. That's off the wall. Oh, he does not run well. He will have to stay at first. And that'll be a long single off the right field wall. Dash Riprock stepping in now. Wow, that was very low and very inside. But they called it a strike, so that's what it is. Walker catches the line drive for out number 2, bringing Tina Passme to the plate. He bats with 2 down and 1 man at first. He's a little late on that low fastball. 1-1 the count. Right into the glove of Perkins. And that'll end the inning. To the top of 5 we go. Still scoreless here at Big Sky Ballpark. Knockmore will lead it off for the Scroungers. And that goes about 3 inches in front of the plate. An easy play for downvote to get the first out at first base. The pitch to Alfaro is over for a strike. 1 away in the inning. Strike 2 as the curveball drifts over the corner of the plate. The 0-2 pitch is a line drive towards Fat Fuck. He plays it on the short hop and records the out at first. 2 down as Shaz To Go steps in. The veteran outfielder normally plays in center. He is in left today, and he sends a line drive into the garden for the first score of the game. That breaks up the no-hitter, the perfect game, the shutout, all of it, and puts the Scroungers on the board first in the top of the 5th. Jimson makes 1 mistake, and all of a sudden his team is losing the game. 2-1 in the count on Arcane Schmidt. Jimson evens the count at 2-2 and strikes her out looking. On the cut fastball, that will end the inning, but the Scroungers get a run on a home run from to go. That was an awkward way to say that. A run on a hit, which went over the fence from Shaz to go. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Peaks down by a run and coming to the plate. Here's downvote. Oh, come on. They are really giving her that inside corner. It's 0-2. And this is fouled back. Come on. Downvote strikes out swinging. Jimson will be the next batter. Wide plate from this umpire. This is popped up. Shallow center. Drifting out is Walker from short to make the catch. That's 2 down. And we'll go back to the top of the order. Here's Gerp Trindle. He launches this one into the gap, but it's slicing towards Schmidt, who charging makes the catch. And we head to the top of the sixth. It'll be Douglas, Perkins, and Loncheros to bat for the Scroungers. Ground ball towards short. Riprock bobbles it, but still recovers to make the play. And that'll be 1 down. Here's Madonna Perkins, the opposing pitcher. And Jimson will not mess around nibbling at the corners here. He will just send some pitches over the plate. The 0-2. Another ground ball towards second. Fat Fuck has it. And another out recorded. And that'll be 2 in the inning. Here is Loncheros as they will go. As we will go back to the top of the order. First pitch from Jimson misses. It's 1-0. Line drive towards first. Pootstink turns around and grabs it to end the inning. To the top, to the bottom. Oh my God, I cannot talk today. To the bottom of the sixth we go. It'll be Dingus, Puffy, and Fat Fuck batting for the Peaks, who trail by a run. Not being able to talk is not a good thing for a commentator. 2 strikes on the inside corner. And there's a broken bat looper into shallow center. Walker has it. And that'll be the first out of the 6th inning. Here's Puffy. Hard hit ball. And this is garden bound, no doubt about it. Puffy ties the game with a shot to center field. No doubt about it as that came off the bat. 406 feet, and it got there in a hurry. That's his first of the year. Fat Fuck will bat now with a tie ball game, 1 run aside, and take the first pitch from Madurkin. Fuck. That is not a strike. It's 1-1. I tried to say Perkins and Madonna at the same time, and I said Madurkins. My tongue is not working today at all. Fat Fuck flied out to center there. And there's a drive. This is gone. Over the Great Wall of Boulder. Pootstink will trot around the bases. He has put his team on top by a run here with his 6th round trip ticket of the year and his 18th RBI. That'll bring up Dash Riprock. 2 home runs in the inning for the Peaks. And there's another well-hit ball. This one not as deep. And Sardi comes over from center to retire the side. We head to the top of 7. It will be the aforementioned Sardi leading off, followed by Walker and Knockmore. And Jimson settles onto the rubber and kicks and fires. A curveball off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 in there for a strike. The 1-1 pitch is into the gap, left center field. Trindle overruns it. Sardi ends up at second with a leadoff double. Ray Walker will step in now. And Jimson keeping a good eye on the runner at second. He goes to the plate now. And that's a line drive to center. Trindle going back. Makes the catch on the warning track. The runner will tag and move over to third. And the tying run now 90 feet away for the Scroungers as Knockmore steps up to the plate and takes a curveball for strike one from Jimson. The 0-1 over for a strike. 0-2 now. And this is hit high into the air, center field. Trindle going back, and this is into the garden. A 2-run shot for a guy with the whiffer trait. That's his 4th of the year. Puts the Scroungers back on top by a run with 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Teal Alfaro at the plate. Jimson delivers a strike to him and gets a ground ball to Fat Fuck on the right side for out number 2. Here's Shaz to go. The grizzled veteran takes strike one from Jimson. The 0-1 is fouled into the bat rack. It's 0-2. Jimson winds and delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That will end the inning. But the Scroungers get 2 and go back in front 3-2. And we will head now to our 7th inning stretch.
It's a beautiful day for a ball game today.
Peaks coming to the plate, trailing by 1. Tina passed me to lead it off. 1 for 2 with a single today. His average staying steady at a blazing 420. If they're going to give her the corners like that, there's nothing I can really do. There's a line drive into the gap. That's going to roll to the wall. Past me making the turn at first, heading for second. Will be in safely ahead of the throw. With a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 7th. And the tying run in scoring position as Downvote steps in. Line drive speared by Knockmore with a great diving play at third base, excuse me. Here's Jimson. And this will be hit back up the middle. Call it a swinging bunt as the runner will move to third. Jimson will be out at first, and now the weed eating has begun. 2 outs for Trindle. This is well hit into left center field, but coming over from left to make the catch is to go. So the score remains 3-2 in favor of the visitors as we head to the top of the 8th. 7, 8, and 9 in their order coming up. Arcane Schmidt will step in first with a 289 average, and she will take strike one on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. The curveball misses, and it's 1-1. That's fouled away. 1-2 now on the right fielder. The pitch. Line drive, right side. Fat Fuck has it. And she will be thrown out at first for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Barney Douglas. And he will foul off the first pitch. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is in there for a strike. The 0-2 got him looking. Another strikeout for Jimson. That his 7th of the day. That will bring the pitcher to the plate with 2 down. And she will take strike one from Jimson. The 0-1 pitch is over for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Another 0-2 in there with the changeup for a called strike 3 to retire the side. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Dingus, Puffy, and Fat Fuck due up for the Peaks. Dingus will lead it off. And that is a well-hit ball. This is going to get to the wall, and it's going to bounce away from the center fielder, Sardi. Dingus in there with a double to lead off the bottom of the 8th. Here's Arlo Puffy. The pressure is mounting for Perkins with the tying run in scoring position and nobody out. Bouncing ball right side. Loncheros throws him out at first. And Dingus moves over to third. A deep fly ball will tie it up. Here's Fat Fuck. He takes strike one on the wide outside corner. The 0-1 pitch is a fly ball to center field, and the runner tags, heads for home, and the game is tied. A sacrifice fly for Fat Fuck to deep center field ties it up at 3. Here's Jimmy Pootstink with 2 down in the inning, and he sends that one back through the box, a base hit to center field. He is aboard with 2 down. As Riprock steps in, 0 for 3 today, would love to do something here and maybe get his team back on top. There's a drive to center field. This could go. It will not. Sardi makes the catch on the attention soil. And we head to the top of the 9th, the game tied at 3. Jimson throwing an absolutely marvelous game. Even though the Scroungers have 3 runs, they also only have 3 hits. And Jimson has 8 strikeouts. He starts off Loncheros with a strike here to begin the 9th. And another one. The 0-2 pitch is fouled back. It'll be 0-2 again. And that's right back up the middle. Jimson with a magical, magnetic, super fantastic glove pulls that one in for the first out. Here's the pitcher, center fielder Sardi, and she hits that one down the left field line, but foul. An 0-1 coming to Sardi. Another line drive. This one stays fair. Riprock misplays it and can't recover. That will likely be an error on Riprock. Should be an E6 on your scorecard, and it is. It brings Ray Walker to the plate, who is already rattled and has struck out twice today. He will take a ball low from Jimson. Jimson looking for a ground ball, double play to end the inning. Let's see if he can get it. He does not. Instead, it's a line drive to left that falls for a base hit. The runner heads for third. The throw from past me, not in time. And there are runners at the corners with 1 out for Knockmore. That first pitch is over for a strike. That's fouled away. 0-2. Knockmore with the whiffer trait. Fouls this one away. And the 0-2 comes again. Why do whiffers always get 2-strike hits? I don't think the whiffer trait works as intended. The throw to third, not in time. The Scroungers go back on top here in the top of the 9th. I'm serious. I've never struck out somebody with a whiffer trait. I don't understand what it's supposed to do. Everybody with the whiffer trait hits the ball. And that's through the right side of the infield. Another run scores. Scroungers on top by 2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And Jimson puts his 90th pitch of the day across the plate for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. And that is another base hit. Another runner trying for home. Puffy has a cannon and threw him out. Puffy finally gets his outfield assist, throwing out a runner at the plate for the second out of the inning. A nice play in right field there. 2 down now in the inning, and there's a line drive right at Dingus. He will scoop it and throw it out the runner at first to end the inning. But the Peaks are down by 2, 7, 8, and 9 in their order coming up. We expect to see some pinch hitters here. Pass Me is 2 for 3. He will bat for himself. And send a ball to the gap in right center. This is down on the track and up against the wall. He's digging for second and has another double. That's his second of the game. And we will have a pinch hitter coming in for downvote. It will be Kid Presentable with a runner at second and nobody out. And the Peaks down by 2. Strike 1 to Presentable. That one's off the plate away. It's 1-1. right back up the middle. That's a base hit. Dingus doesn't, or sorry, not Dingus. Pasby doesn't move well. He will stay at third, and we will have another pinch hitter. Also a pitching change. Perkins is done. Get Wrecked comes in. And let's see, who do we want? We're going to bring in Kanga Trang to pinch hit in the pitcher's spot here. And there's a hit off of the pitcher's glove. They'll get one at second. A run scores. The Peaks are within one now. The tying run is at first base, and Gerp Trindle is at the plate. That gets away from the catcher. Ball one. High, deep fly ball, center field, to the track, to the wall, to the garden, and beyond. Gerp Trindle has won the game on a 2-run walk-off home run to the garden in center field. The veteran does it again, his 4th of the year, and the Peaks win. What an exciting finish as Trindle sends it over the wall in center field. 5 runs on 7 hits for the Scroungers. Peaks get 6 runs on 12 hits. They also commit an error. Jimson gets the win. He goes the complete game, strikes out 8. Gives up only 7 hits, but 2 home runs, 4 earned runs. Get Wrecked gets the loss, facing only 1 batter and giving up the 2-run walk-off moonshot into the garden. So the Peaks come from behind in the bottom of the 9th. Knockmore somehow gets the first star. I don't know how. Gerp Trindle's not the first star. He hit the game-winning home run. He's not the first star. I think he's the first star. Stupid game. Pootstink is the 3rd star. Whatever. I don't know. It's ridiculous. I don't understand how they calculate this kind of thing. It doesn't make any fucking sense.